Brendan Rodgers was the first man this season to tuck his tail and run from the Scottish Premiership, but followed closely behind him is Hibs stakeholder Bill Foley, as he's decided to give up his 25% stake. He's selling it back to the Gordon family, and it looks like he is done with Hibernian Football Club. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Football. The American takeover of the Scottish Premiership is not really working right now. You've got Bill Foley in at Hibs sitting in third. You've got the 49ers in at Rangers sitting at fourth. They want to be in the top spot. They want to be going to the Super Bowl. But so far, it's not really worked out. The 49ers, time will tell how things go there. But for Bill Foley, it looks like he's done at Hibernian. He's packing up his 25% stake. He's selling it back to the Gordon family. And I guess maybe he's just going to focus on, I don't know, Bournemouth or NFL or eating hot dogs or whatever it is Yankees do.
Well, I mean, he's 80 years old. How many hot dogs he got left in him, I'm not too sure. But to me, there was no impact here. It's nearly February 2024. It's almost 2 years. And it's like, with Tony Bloom, the analytics, he's at every game. It feels every big game for Hearts. I felt like he's been at this season. What's this guy been doing? See the what's it called? The Black Knight group, right? What is it? What do they do? What do they actually bring to the table for Hibs? Or is it simply they've just took 25%? Because to me,
we haven't really seen any sort of investment, any sort of changes being implemented by Bill Foley and his group. I think it's a bit similar to St Johnstone. There is American stakeholders at St Johnstone, but again, we didn't really see any. And I'm not expecting these American stakeholders to come in and buy a share at the club and then pump 10, 15, 20 million into said club. But we're really not seeing any difference here. You've got some owners that want to come in and buy a stake just to have a stake and try. Maybe Bill Foley's one of these guys that is treating Hibs like a business.
Yeah.
And he just wants a 25% stake in that business. But then you've got people like Tony Bloom that is coming in and he's wanting to implement things. He's wanting to try and improve the club, and he's bringing ideas. He's being creative, and he's trying to take the club to the next level. You've got a Tony Bloom that's coming in with ambition. I never really felt any change with Bill Foley. I'm not saying he's a bad guy or he's done bad for Hibs, but it just seemed like he was content having 25% ownership, and he wasn't really taking that next step to try and make Hibs a better side or to close the gap. Or you've got Tony Bloom coming out and saying Hearts will win the league in the next 10 years, and he says that they'll finish second this year, and that was at the start of the season before a ball was kicked. You've never really heard when's Bill Foley came out and showed any sort of, and I know he's only a 25% stakeholder, but it's the same thing with St Johnstone.
It's 6 million. Both the Gordon family and Bill Foley have agreed that the partnership was not working. Talks have been going for months, so it's not like you can say, they've looked at Tony Bloom and went, well, why are we not top of the league? I mean, Hibs, they made the most expensive signing, but again, another thing, it's not even like they've signed players on loan from Bournemouth or any other team he's connected with. It's weird. You don't really see anything, to be honest.
No, I think more of a background partner, just a guy that I think wanted to have a percentage at the club rather than
Chairman Ian Gordon said there was physiological, what's that big word there?
Jesus Christ.
Philosophical differences between them on the vision for the club's future. My eyesight's going off. That's psychological there. We would personally like to thank everyone at Black Knight Football Club for amicably agreeing to the share acquisition. I mean, it just feels like Ian Gordon here's whipping out big words because he doesn't really have anything else to say about Bill Foley.
He whipped out big words because he knew big Stevie Cool would be able to read them.
He's like, see those two dumb fucks over in Fog Football? I'm going to ruin their night at 2 a.m.
Speak for yourself. You're the one reading the article, mate, not me.
Well, there's no R in Fearical, mate, alright? How about those apples? Anyway, right, so what type of Fearical did Brendan Rodgers jump in?
It's a broken down one.
A Honda Civic. Anyway, right, we wish Black Knight nothing but the best moving forward.
Sean Connery.
Sounds like a guy at Game of Thrones. Black Knight.
Sean Connery put some emphasis on certain sounding words, and you don't criticise his pronunciation.
He just put an H in, though.
You're best.
You're pish.
I put an R in Fearful, so I mean, it's alright, it's all good in the hood.
Yeah, well, maybe I just look at words. But I tell you what, the brightness was down on the phone.
Right? I'll give you the benefit of the doubt there. It was hard to read for you, I'll be honest.
What's that say? Pacific Shell? Oh no, the future continues to look bright for Hibernian FC. We are confident in our football, strategic, commercial and operational teams and the success they will deliver for years to come. Just fucking
yada.
It's pish. No one cares about this. Now, the arrangement wasn't...
we cared enough to make a video, like...
Yeah, I know, but the Hibs fans take anything for this. I mean, it was a.
Well, no, I don't think they will because it's not like
Nothing's happened.
I don't see there being a big loss here. I can't. Oh fuck, Bill Foley's left.
It's not like someone else has come in and bought it. Like the Gordon family's just repaid it.
I mean, you can say that the 49ers aren't really, it's been a failure so far, but at least you can see that they're putting money in the transfer window.
listen
They
to
spent
this.
some money.
I don't know who I don't know who this is. Right, Black Knight president Tim Bezbatchenko had regular presence in Edinburgh, but Foley did not attend any matches in Scotland. What, did he go to the ones abroad? All 4 of them?
Well, that's a bad sign if that guy was there for 2 years almost and he never went to any games.
The Gordon family now own 85% of the shares in Hibernian. I'm not too sure the other 15% are, but it's no work.
I would imagine fans, maybe.
I mean, I know I know Americans are buying loads of clubs at the minute, but not every single one of them is going to work out. You've got a 12-team league. We've seen St Johnstone go down. The 49ers have not worked, and we've now seen this not really work. What I would say is this hasn't been a disaster.
No, I mean, I think
there'll probably be a few people who's probably forgot they were even in there.
Yeah.
Well, the 49ers are at the forefront. Him not so much.
Yeah, maybe he's just going to focus on the Bournemouth games. Has he been to Bournemouth games or?
I don't know. Has he been?
Don't know.
Well, he says he's to get been to games in Scotland, so no, not fucking England.
Well, I mean, maybe they had some pre-season games down in England, down in London. Not necessarily sure.
Well, we'll see where it goes for Bill Foley, and I mean Bournemouth. That's where it's at. That's where the money's at. They could maybe get European football. Hibs could, but they don't care about that. So I mean, that's where the money is. The English Premier League. So.
I do think Hibs is a good investment, though. If somebody wants to come to Scotland, a capital club.
Put it this way: if he put money into Hearts and they were top of the league, or Hibs that were top of the league, would he be pulling it right now? Probably not. It could actually be the Hearts effect, but we don't know.
Could be, but no, Hibs are... If I was looking to invest in a team, I think Hibs are pretty good. Obviously, you've got the top 2 and you can't really touch them. Then you got Hearts who
Hearts are touching them.
Oh, well, yeah, but I'm saying I think if you want to come in and invest in a Scottish club, then Hibs are probably a good option right now.
Yeah.
For someone to come in, like a Tony Bloom kind of figure.
Yeah, but, I would say so. But anyway, I mean, there's not really much more to add here. Hibs, someone else could take over the 6 million share, or the 25%. So, I mean, so that pretty much means that Hibs are worth about 24 million in shares then. 25%, 6 million.
Yeah,
that's about right.
Probably. So if you
bang on the money.
So if you wanted to buy Hibs completely, you think about 24 million would do it?
Have you got a spare 24 million?
I was going to say, why not Fog Football? Why don't we put our name into the hat here?
I'll see what's down the couch later on.
Right, okay. Well, what about the couch on the left wing as well? Got the east wing and the...
That's for a rainy day.
West wing and the right wing and the... Anyway,
left
right guys.
Wing, north wing, east wing.
All the wings, right, that's it. Bill Foley selling up his 25% stake at Hibernian. I don't think it's going to be a big loss. I don't think he had that much of an impact. I don't think he had a positive impact. I don't think he had a negative impact. It just looked like he was one of those background, in the dark shareholders. Not really someone who was coming in to really push the club forward or have ambition of doing anything or have major success. And not all shareholders are going to come in and be as hands-on as Tony Bloom.
No, definitely not.
Not all shareholders come in with the idea of, I want to take this team to the top, I want to make this team successful.
Tony Bloom's got ambition. This Bill Foley guy's 80. I didn't expect him to have anything.
No, but for him, this could just be another investment.
Well, that's exactly what it was.
I've got money here and money there.
Maybe it depended on
everywhere.
Maybe it depended on European football, and they've not done that.
What, you think if Hibs done well, he'd have put more money into the club?
We don't know. We don't know,
guys. We'll never know. Bill Foley's gone.
This way, Conference League money would have been worth his 6 million shares. That's how big European football is.
True. You get group stage football. You can buy 25% of Hibs, pretty much. Anyway, guys, that's it. Catch you in the next one. Till then, peace.